Hey everybody, happy Sunday. I hope that wherever you are and whatever you are doing, you are having a most excellent weekend. Thank you for putting up with the brief hiatus of the Sunday Musings. As I'm sure you all know, they were caused by one, us going to San Diego for Fully Charged Live, and then two, by myself and everybody else on the team getting really sick because we all managed to come down with COVID after we had made our trip. And we've made various shorts on the channel, in the main channel, for the last couple of weeks, so you can kind of go back and catch up if you are wondering what on earth has been going on. As usual, our chicken and garden update is going to be separate, so follow the link in the description below if you want to watch that. But let's get straight to the meat of the matter. Today's Sunday Musing. What does sustainable mean to you? Now, obviously, we could go and we could look at what sustainable means in the dictionary. And kind of the general idea is that something that is sustainable is something that you can continue to do from both a resource point of view, but also from a business point of view. It's something that you are able to, from a business point of view, you are able to bring enough money in that you can make a profit, pay everybody's salary, and keep doing that thing without needing to necessarily put your prices up or make a dramatic change. And from a more environmental point of view, sustainable means something that doesn't harm the planet, something that doesn't harm communities, something that doesn't harm individuals or groups of people. And that obviously is the kind of the standard definition. But I want to talk today about what sustainable means for you, because I realized while I was at Fully Charged Live that definition changes quite dramatically depending on whom you are. For some people, sustainable literally means it's environmentally friendly, it's green, it doesn't do much damage to the planet, or it does minimal damage to the planet. So a good example of that would be people view electric vehicles as being sustainable because while you do make an impact on the earth when you dig up the raw materials you need for battery packs and electric motors, the long-term impact is far better for the planet than fossil fuels. Some people, though, would say that's not sustainable because there's a finite amount of resources in the ground, and if you keep digging up all of these raw materials, you're eventually going to be left with none. So I am very curious as to what that word means to you personally, both as a consumer but also as a member of a global community, hopefully somebody who is looking to lead a life that is ethically responsible and also as low impact as possible. For me personally, sustainability revolves around the net impact that my actions have on the world in which I live. My whole view is to try and live in a way that impacts the world around me as little as possible, but not just the natural world and the planet, but also people and communities that I live in. So, for example, I consider trying not to shop at stores that treat their staff badly or pay a low wage as being a sustainable choice, i.e., by not shopping at those places and choosing stores where I know the staff are better treated and their salaries are more in line with what they should be for a living wage, I am helping lead a more sustainable life because I am helping those people. I'm supporting the businesses that are doing good for their employees as opposed to those who are taking advantage. And as a business owner, sustainable for me means making sure that not only can I pay all of my bills, that's very important, that I can make sure that everybody is well fed and cared for, but that I am also not in a position where I am going to be taking advantage of my staff, i.e. my staff have a good salary and everybody is doing well. So that is what sustainable means for me. I would love to know in the comments below what you think about that. Just keeping an eye on Ghost because he's out here with me. And I suspect, as border collies sometimes do, he's got a little bit bored. So that is it for today. If you like the video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and sharing it with your friends. And don't forget to leave your thoughts below or in our free to join Discord chat room. There are links in the video description. And if you did like today's video, why not leave us a super thanks? It's really easy to do. And it does help us make great content. If you haven't already, please make sure you've subscribed to this channel and our main channel, Transport Evolved, and give the bell a gentle ring to make sure you're told when our next video goes live. And if you're hearing banging in the background, that's my wife doing some woodworking in the shop. Thanks on behalf of the entire crew go out to everyone who makes this channel possible. That includes everyone who supports us on Patreon and YouTube, as well as those of you who watch the video and share it. If you are a supporter at the charged up level, you'll see your name right here on my right hand side. And if you have joined and you can't see your name, we're sorry, we've been away and sick, and so we've been not making the list as often as we ought. Thanks to our self-driving tier supporters, Chris Maxwell, Pedro Mua Pinheiro, Patrick Boyaski, Bennett Elter, Brian Newton, Dave Kitchen, Michael Goad, Ricky Leon, Andrew Martin, Gita Drahota, Brophy Wolf, Tazza in the Gong, Gordon C, Stephen O'Donoghue, Carl Hodgson, Anthony Coates, Regine Fellows, Dan Blair, Jim Burness, Chris Asentar, Chris and Michael Johnson, Peter Dillinger and Denny Hyde. And of course, out of this world, thanks to our Starman level supporters, Anonymous Freak, Marcel Ward, Reggie Watts, Rory Litwin, Joe Bresney, Reed R, JP Fagerbrack, Russ, Will Graylin, Matthew Drobnak, Kevin Burrowbridge, John Lyons, Andrew Glenn, Paul Conway, Laura Reynolds, and Ian. If you'd like to be part of that amazing list, it's really easy to do so. You can join Patreon at the link below. You can send us Ko-fi, or you can send us Bitcoin, or in fact, you can visit our swag store. I will be back next week with more Sunday Musics. But until then, thanks for joining me. Head over to the main channel and watch our awesome content we've got planned for you. And until next time, keep evolving.